Family, man. A complex subject. Intertwined with a lot of complexities for everybody. Also, a lot of shame, possibly, regret. It can get thick. Blood runs thick. Where am I at, man? Man, I'm at my mom's house. I'm at my mom's house in Poway, California. And my fiance and my mom went out, little girl day, whatever, and it was a surreal moment because many years of my life, something like this would have never happened. The way I was living my life didn't allow for a lot of smooth relationships, man. A lot of stress caused in every direction. And I couldn't see it. I was causing a lot of damage behind me that was selfish. So it was an incredible feeling waking up today. I hit a gym session, filmed a YouTube. It's going to be coming out. You'll see with a solid name in fitness and mindset. And was feeling great. Was feeling positive, man. Life's not simple. Life is not simple. It can be very complicated. So when I get those days where I'm just fucking happy, man. Just fucking happy about what I've gone through, where I'm at, who I am. Who I am, man, is the most important concept, man, to be proud of who you are. Everything's rooted from that. You can't achieve enough if you're not proud of who you are. If your self-worth's not built up. You're not just solid. Man, the definition of integrity is not being divided. One solid piece, not being divided against oneself. You're one integral piece. I like that. And I needed to build up my integrity, man, because I was in turmoil and chaos, internal chaos, because I had this concept of the life I wanted to live, and my daily habits and actions weren't aligned with that. That's the definition of out of alignment, right? To be aligned, your actions have to be aligned with your desired outcomes. If you don't have that, you're gonna have anxiety. If you have trouble sleeping, there's some shit you're doing that you shouldn't be doing, or some decisions you should be making that you're not making, or some things you should be taking action on that you're not taking action on. You're procrastinating. That's what anxiety is, man. Listen to what it's telling you. Start actioning those things and you're gonna start feeling a lot better. But I digress. Back to family, man. I went off to the Foreign Legion. And man, I cut away everything. I did tell my mom I was going to the Foreign Legion, so she didn't think I fucking died or some shit, right? But I said, hey, if you don't hear from me in 5-6 months, man, it's a good thing. And my mom was like, all right. And she didn't. And I made it. And I came out, and I still had a lot to learn and a lot to understand about validating and building my self-worth just off of my internal state, just off of my daily habits and actions. And it took a lot of time to build up my reputation with my mom again. Sure, she loved me, man, but I had gone up and down, and so she's like, man, is another shoe gonna drop? When's it gonna drop? Man, people watching this, if you understand that, man, if people in your life are like, okay, yeah, he's on this better path, but when's it gonna all come crumbling down? Man, fix that. That cyclical, rotating self-sabotage, man, get rid of that. Break the chain. Man, it had been in my family a little bit. Somebody's gotta break that chain. Somebody has to change it up, man. Be that generational character in your family. That generational motherfucker that changes the script, changes the story, makes it correct, makes it powerful, makes it successful, right? Pulls it up. Be that generational character that pulls up your family name. Now, family can also be very complicated because, man, I hear sometimes, oh, my family doesn't really support what I'm doing. Well, if you know in your heart you're on a path of positive self-development and your family's not supporting that, I got news for you. You gotta, obviously, wife, kids and stuff, it's a little different. But they don't need to support you either, man. You're the man of the house. Get it. Also, here's another thing, man. Your family deserves the best you. Let's quit that, man. I got to ask my wife for permission to go into some self-development program. I get you got to communicate, but at some time you got to grab your nuts, man, and make a call. You don't ask your wife for permission to go buy the 6-pack or the 24-pack or this or that, man. That shit adds up. And then, I'm a man, I can do what I want. Yeah, but a little something on self-development, you got to ask permission on. Come on, man. Grab your nuts, fucking make a call that you know is going to be good for your family and you. The reason why you don't want to do it is because you want a reason to make an excuse. You want it out. Okay, she said, no, I can't do it. That's what it is. So recognize what it is. At least be honest about it. Set the tone for your family. Set the example. The fish stinks from the head, man. If the head's wrong, the rest's going to be wrong. Man, if you're toxic and poisonous, man, your rest of your family's going to feel that. If you think just providing for your family is enough, it's not. If you're coming home, drinking beer, sitting on the couch, fucking thinking you're present and you're not, dude, that ain't enough. Just because I'm paying the bills, it's not enough, man. That's bare minimum. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You should be setting the tone, a better example, how to get better, how to raise your kids up past you. That was a conversation that me and the homie I was working out with today were talking about, man. He had a transformation, a massive one. And he had come in one day and all his stuff and his whole family was gone. Everything was out of the house. And that was his moment. And he changed his entire life from that moment. Built his body, built his mind, built his business, right? From ground zero. You don't have to hit rock bottom. Be solid for your family. Set the tone. We all know what we should be doing. Baseline's not enough, man. That's a C. That's not fucking enough. That's just barely passing. And we want to excel. We want to be excellent. We want to be excellent. Practice that perfect day. Let's get on a solid blueprint, on that solid schedule, that disciplined mindset, that disciplined emotional state, those disciplined habits, that every day, that incremental progress for you and your family. Be smart. Out here from Poway, California.